Transformer fans, you're with Optoronimus and another video review. Today I'll be reviewing Transformers Generations Fall of Cybertron Autobot Jazz. This is a really cool figure from the new video game Transformers Fall of Cybertron. The game is great too. If you have a chance to get the game, get that game because it is a lot of fun to play. You play the game itself, go all the way through, beat the game, you can play online. Really cool. Anyway, here's the figure based off the video game. Here's his packaging. Here's the front. You see Jazz. It says Transformers Generations. On the back, there's his tech specs, his pictures, his vehicle and robot modes, and his bio. There you see Transformers Generations Fall of Cybertron Autobot Jazz. And it says Autobot Jazz is gifted with a flair for flexible thinking and improvisation, making him the ideal special operations commander for the Autobots. Optimus Prime entrusts him with the most sensitive missions, counting on his keen mind and natural leadership to accomplish even the most dangerous objectives, no matter what. Yeah, Jazz. One of the coolest Autobots out there. He was another one of my favorites from the G1 series. He was originally voiced by a man who went by the name Scatman Crothers. Of course, he passed after the original Transformers movie was made. So they basically had to just cut Jazz out of Season 3 because nobody had a voice like that. But he is one to be remembered. The original voice of Jazz. He also did other voices too. He did the voice of Hong Kong Phooey and did a few others. But anyway, here is Jazz. Let's see. There we go. There we go. Rolls really well. Really good looking figure. Of course, like I said, it's based off the video game Fall of Cybertron, so this is his Cybertronian vehicle mode. Has the Cybertronian wheels. He doesn't have a lot of detail. Some of it's a little hard to see, but, you know, really nice. His back in here has a little bit of an opening here. Like I said, these are his fists, but it's really hard to tell, you know, unless you're like really looking, you know. Like I said, overall, to me it's a good looking figure. I really like the front. This looks really nice with the lights and everything. It's kind of like a cool looking face of some sort, you know. It looks pretty cool. Nice big red Autobot symbol right there. That's awesome. Here he is. I'll compare him with the Transformers Reveal the Shield Jazz, which is basically the remake of the G1 version of Jazz, and I really like this one. And I will review this one also. This one is really cool. But as you can see, a little bit of a size difference here. The Fall of Cybertron is a little smaller, but it is really cool. Like I said, I really think he makes up for his small vehicle size in robot mode because he is pretty decent. Like he's got his little gun here, his little laser blaster here. It plugs right in here in the top. Right into that hole right there. Here's a look at his blaster. Nice little gun. Now, if any of you have seen the Transformers Fall of Cybertron Sideswipe yet, he is a different mold, although they do transform basically the same as Jazz. But he comes with this really awesome looking gun. When I get the figure, I will show that off. But anyway, we'll get down to his transformation here. First of all, what you want to do, just unplug the sides here. Bring them around, because these are going to be his arms. And next step here is kind of pop that loose like that. Do that on both sides. Pop that one loose. Just like that. And then you want to untab this part here, because this part tabs in right in here. It's kind of hard to see, but there's a little tab that sticks up right there that tabs into. Just undo that, bring that down, do the same on this side. Last time I did this, I popped the arm off. I'm going to try not to do that this time. This has to come undone. My joint here is like the tab is really tight, and it is sometimes hard to get undone. I think I've got it. No, I don't. In a second here, I'm working on it. I said this one's harder than the other side for some reason. There we go. Okay, now I got it. I didn't pop the arm off. Yay! Alright. Now you want to take the legs here, just swing them on down, just like so. His feet are a ratcheting joint, just flip them up, just like that. Now the arms, these you can just fold all the way in, they'll tab into place, just like so. Take this part of the arm, the forearm, just swing it around, fold the hand out. Second verse, same as the first, swing it around, fold the hand out, and we're almost done. Now we're going to take this part, this back end here, and just kind of bend it right there in the middle, like that, because that's going to reveal his head. This part of the hood of the car will kind of fold in, and this will flip up. And there are two little tabs right here. Let me see if I can show you here. There's a little tab right there, one on each side. They got to go right in here. And then this tab right here, sticking out, plugs into this hole in his butt right there. Just kind of plug that in, and then this will plug in as well. And here you have Autobot Jazz, the deluxe class Fall of Cybertron version, in his robot mode. Pretty cool looking. Like I said, one thing I've heard anybody complain about was, like, if you're looking at him this way, it looks kind of empty in here, but you know, how often are you going to look at him like this? People are going to see him like this, you know, from the side or from the back. Like I said, on this version, they made him with a blue head and kind of a black eye visor there. So, the original, he actually had a black head with a blue eye visor there. So they kind of did the opposite on him here. It's kind of a little bit of a metallic look to the blue paint on his head, which it looks kind of nice. It's got the silver face. Now for movement, he does move his head back and forth fairly easy. He's on a ball joint. He can nod back and forth. He can bend at the elbow, swivel this way. Arm can do a complete 360. And I just untabbed him. Let's plug him back in here. Here we go. Alright, he does bend at the knee. Now my knee joints are kind of loose on my figure. Like I say, he does bend here, the ratcheting joint at the feet. Just moves back and forth. And the hand, all it can really do is, like I said, just fold in and fold out. That's pretty much it for the hand. Like I said, he does have some good posability. He does have his little gun here. He can hold that in his hand. Just like so. And you can hold it in either hand. Whichever you prefer, left or right. But there he is. Really cool looking figure. Now, I'll pair him up here with the Fall of Cybertron Optimus Prime. And the Optimus Prime is just a little bit taller than Jazz. That's the way it should be. Optimus is the bigger bot. But they're pretty cool looking. Like I said, there's Jazz. And here he is with a Transformers Prime First Edition Viacon. Of course, the Viacon is, well, let's see. And maybe a hair bit taller. Just a bit. Of course, I can't really compare him with Shockwave right now because he is in his vehicle mode. But that's the Fall of Cybertron Shockwave. But yes, here he is. Great looking figure. Like I said, I like the Autobot symbol they put on him. If they would do this for all the figures, put the symbols on them where they're supposed to be, it'd really make these figures look great. But if you have any figures, like I said, don't have a symbol where it should be, you can get stickers from Repro Labels or wherever, and any place where you can get the Autobot or Decepticon symbols, you can get sticker sheets of them with different sizes on there. You can order those, you get them in, you can stick them on your figures, wherever you need to, because I've done that on a few of mine. And it just really, really improves the look of them, especially if you're trying to do show accuracy or, any of your like G1 remakes of the Generations versions, that kind of thing. It just makes it look a whole lot better. Put the symbols on them where they need to go. Like I said, paint. If you want to add paint on them anywhere, like I said, if you see any of these where it might be missing some paint that you see on the video game or on the show, what have you, I've done that myself. You can add your own paint apps to improve it, to make it more show accurate. Whatever you want to do, it works. But there he is, the mighty Jazz, the Transformers Generations Fall of Cybertron Autobot Jazz. I hope you find this video helpful. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll be back with some more Fall of Cybertron figures, some more Prime version figures, Generations figures. I'll have more coming your way very, very soon. Thanks for watching. See ya.